Welcome to Pit Bull Stadium. It's the Buffalo Bulls and the FIU Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. The Bulls ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. Bunch formation for these receivers. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got an open man. There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Panthers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Stone. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front of that defensive line.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stone. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Off play action. He's got the tight end. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
Oh, they're after him. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Florida International. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. corners are walked up tight. Gonna run it. It's Shelton. He breaks a tackle. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's right. Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
He's going to take off. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down.
Got a little grass. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Quarterback may change this route. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Finds a tight end. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. FIU set up with another 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Nelson. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Might be changing the route. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, FIU. Into the end zone for 6. On to attempt the try. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. Wide open, and it's a foot race. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Nelson. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Quarterback now breaking the field. At the 35, he's loose. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. The Bulls want to move quickly.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's right. This time he's got his man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Keeping it on the ground. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Using his legs, it's Shelton. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The corner's showing press. They want to be physical here. Caught in the backfield. It's Birch. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the goal to option 2. Made him go through his progression, and then they got...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And with that score, they now tie the game. The extra point will give them the lead. Maybe they'll be able to take that lead in at halftime. That is huge for their momentum. That touchdown, massive for their confidence as well. And they're going to have to make a few tweaks here at halftime. They're going to have to do things a little bit differently in the second half. But no doubt about it, that touchdown was huge for this offense.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. He'll get rid of it. That's caught. It's Stone. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. He's got it way down the field. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Coach Limbo told me at the half, he told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they are going to give him an opportunity to right the ship. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's right. Steps away to find some room. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the FIU sideline, one of the things I'm keeping my eyes on, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He has got so much wear and tear. Coming up.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Running inside, it's Shelton.